We're going to talk about a few items that we'll want to take a look at before winter comes on your vehicle. Okay, let's start with the battery today. We'll want to first look at the battery terminal ends here. Look for any type of corrosion on that. Usually that'll be a little fuzzy looking material on there. Make sure things are tight on there, on the connections. Sometimes we can find a manufacturing date or date of sale on the battery. If a battery's more than about 4 or 5 years old, we definitely want to have that checked. Or if we don't know that information, get that into a professional and get that checked out. We can check our coolant in two places. One is the coolant recovery bottle. We're looking for the condition of the coolant, that color looks proper, and then really that needs to be tested for the proper protection level on freezing with an instrument. The coolant bottle can be checked while the engine is warm. If we go over to the radiator, this needs to be cooled down. So we want the engine completely cooled down before we remove that cap. We can also check that level and condition at this point. Okay, let's talk about our belts. Our accessory belts run our alternator, air conditioning, power steering, other items. We want to take a look at that belt and see if there's any cracks in the belt. A lot of times the newer belts don't show those cracks. So if our belt's more than about 3 or 4 years old, we want to maybe go in and have that checked or replaced. Okay, let's talk about the windshield washer fluid and our wiper blades. We want to make sure that we have a winter formula so that doesn't freeze up. And then we'll go ahead up here on the wiper blades. On our wiper blades, we want to make sure to check the condition of the rubber, make sure it's pliable, there's no cracks. It's really just a good idea to replace those before winter time. With the sun, it bakes the rubber, and when we need them, they're not working properly. Okay, on our tires, we want to make sure we have the proper tire for the road conditions we're going to be driving in, and that we have that tire properly inflated, and that we take a look at the wear bars on that to make sure that we have enough tread depth. Lastly, we want to make sure to check all of our fluids, the engine oil, the transmission fluid, the brake fluid. Make sure we have a good safety kit in the trunk to carry along with us. My name is Wade Bryant. I hope you have an enjoyable winter driving experience.